Today we are talking about Unit 5 through Unit 5. It's the three branches of government, the legislative branch, of course. Anyway. Is annoying. Okay, anyway. We are completing objectives 3 through 7. And so, as I get to this, I will read the questions, and I'm just going to, give you the, rundown of 4, because we did objective 3, so I'm just going to go to 4 through 7. So, the first question of objective 4 is to cite what are committees. Committees are the organization in which Congress can help pass a bill to, it's where bills start through different hearings and through bureaucracy. That is what committees are. They're the gatekeeper, per se, of basically, they basically decide, I guess this is a question 2, but I'm just going to go one by one. Committees are basically the gatekeepers of, that decide whether or not, what they look at the bill, like before it's passed, and they determine what is important within the bill to fit their agenda, and they decide whether or not they find what is important to their campaign and is important to, them, and what will help them win, in a district or a state or area. The difference between standing committees and select committees are that standing ones are the ones that conduct investigations. They continue to Congress by both House and Senate, and they can be combined or discontinued, which means they can be dissolved, basically. But select committees are temporarily formed for a specific purpose, often to study a particular issue in Congress. They can be used to solve special cases in government. So the next thing would be how, what they really help in. They help organize, and they help with the planning process to pass a law. And basically, that's 1 through 5. Go on and see what question 6 is. Hold on. Kind of doing 2 things at once. Question 6 on number 4 is explain why it's important for members of Congress to serve on committees that will relate to interests of district or state. It's important because if you have one, they can represent you within each district and state, and you'll be guaranteed basically a bill that is in your favor. They also help in casting the votes that are in your district, so that's why they're the gatekeepers, and that type of thing. Question 7 and objective 4 is, what is the role of committees? And role of committees in the lawmaking process. Well, I think that the committee's role is to form the agenda for Congress. Also, they serve as the leader in choosing which laws are important versus, the other ones. They basically pick out, okay, this is important because, it requires a certain amount of, pertaining to, I guess, a candidate's, genre, I guess. Like, if I was going for, let's just say I was going for agricultural, then my committee might want to help with world hunger, or, those type of things. And that's not just, one example. It could be on many different other issues. So it's really a broad spectrum, I guess. So I guess question 8 would be, what is the gatekeeper authority? I think it's the committees, because they're the ones who control what gets passed. Past the, Congress, obviously. They, let's see, yeah. They can basically decide which ones are important to fit a candidate's agenda, and they're the ones who are actually voting on the law. It's people from your committee. I guess number 9 would be, what is the discharge petition? I think that might be, yeah. And it says that, well, or is it how do they? Yeah. Never mind, it's how, yeah. Anyway, it is. What is the discharge petition? The discharge petition is a way to, what they do when they, don't like, a specific thing in the law, in the bill, because it's not a law yet, it has to pass Congress. And so they might rearrange it or re-vote on it to make sure that, okay, your ideas are put into the, put into the bill. I guess number 10 would be, how do committees exercise their oversight? I would say they exercise it by making sure that Congress doesn't propose like a bad law that could impact that political party. Excuse me. Number 10 would be, number 11 would be, what changes came to the leadership of committees during Newt Gingrich's time as Speaker of the House. I guess what happened during Newt Gingrich's campaign is that, will you shut up? Anyway, sorry, that was the phone. Basically what happened during his campaign is that, let's see, what was the question? Shut up! Anyway, sorry. Hold on one second. Anyway, like I was saying earlier before I was rudely interrupted, what was I on? I was on number 11, I guess. The changes that came to the Speaker of the House was that it changed from being it changed in what they were allowed to oversee, I guess, which is based on, you know, the staff work and all of that. So that's actually my next question, is what kind of staff work in Congress, and what type is most interesting to you and why? I guess what staff work, I mean, all of them are really needed to make Congress run, but I feel like they're all like equally, I guess, important. So that's kind of how I feel about, you know, that. I feel like all of them are important. So yeah. Number 13 is, what are independent congressional agencies and what role do they play? Wait, describe one. Independent congressional agencies are the agencies within that are existing outside of federal government. They have the power to define the rules of lawmaking. They can have the power of federal law. Like examples would be the FBI or the CIA or something like that. Question number 14 of Objective 4 is, what role do the caucus play in Congress? That role is that they are the final, basically, stage in your district, well, not your district, your state, where voters can vote openly to a political party. You're not here. Sorry, another interruption. Yeah, I guess.
Where's your mouth?
I don't know.
You wasn't here when you got here?
No.
Okay, well, you need to call her real quick. Ask her if she's going to get back. No, I have to go get it. I told you to call her.
We could just, hold on. I'll start Objective 5 next video.